Hello fans and friends across the universe, and welcome back to my YouTube channel from me to you. My name's Keir Smith, back today with another Fab 4 video. I worked my way through each of the Beatles' 12 UK studio albums and told you my Fab 4, my 4 favourite songs from each of those albums, and now I've moved on to the post-Beatles careers of John, Paul, George and Ringo. And today's Fab 4 comes from my favourite Paul McCartney album, credited to Paul and Linda McCartney of course. It's 1971's Ram, which I think is an absolute masterpiece. I love everything on Ram, and I got 3 of the 4 songs together very quickly, and to be honest, it didn't take me too long to add the 4th. If I may say so, this is a seriously strong Fab 4. I would score all 4 of these songs 10 out of 10. They're absolutely perfect. So without further ado, I'll get straight into it. Here's my Fab 4 from Paul and Linda McCartney's Ram. A few months back now, I posted a video where I thought I'd share with you good people my favourite Paul McCartney song, and it comes from the Ram album. It's Monkberry Moon Delight. This song is totally unique. Paul never quite attempted anything as wild as this ever again, which some may say is a pity, but it only makes this song all the more special. I remember reading that someone somewhere said that the music to this song was a light canter, and I suppose it is really. Denny Sywell plays some steady drums with some nice fills along the way. Paul plays the piano, which really drives the song, along with a plodding bass line. And I do like the melodic guitar pattern that Hugh McCracken weaves, but it serves as the perfect backdrop for an unhinged, manic McCartney growl. It's my favourite McCartney song, so naturally I love everything about it, but in particular the mad imagery that McCartney throws up in the lyrics. The wind blew a dreadful cantata, when a ratter of rats had awoken, the sinew, the nerves and the veins. 2 youngsters concealed in a barrel, sucking Monkberry Moon Delight. Naturally it irks me when this song and these lyrics are quickly dismissed, because this is good stuff. It's weird and interesting, and the sheer power and force of McCartney's vocal delivery, it's quite something. And I really like the way that it's countered by Linda's off-key vocals. Paul's really trying to drive the point home, and Linda's vocal sounds disinterested. And then after the 3-minute mark, when Paul roars Monkberry Moon Delight like he's some caged animal, and then continues to howl, wail and sob his way through the outro, it's absolutely brilliant. And you get that spoken word bit at the end of the song where he says, "Try some of this, honey." "What is it?" And then wails the chorus line, hysterically so. It's definitely Paul McCartney's best vocal delivery, if not his best song. Does anybody agree with me? My second choice is going to be Dear Boy. Now, when I first got Ram as a 16-year-old schoolboy all those years ago, this was the song that stood out to me. First things first, it's got that beautiful, pure McCartney vocal, singing as sweet as a songbird vocal that I've poured over and loved for all of these years. The way that Paul sings the song is more than enough, but then on top of that you get all of those wonderful little vocal ad-libs that he does that add an extra wondrous layer to the song. And I said that Linda's vocals were off-key on Monkberry Moon Delight. Well, here they couldn't be more perfect. They're absolutely stunning. They swoop around Paul's vocals in a wonderfully dreamy way, and Paul's piano playing is exceptional throughout. In particular, I love the way that he hammers on the piano, but it's the vocal stylings and the deliveries from both Paul and Linda that make this a truly magical song. It's short and oh so sweet. Absolute perfection. My third choice is the gorgeous album closer, The Backseat of My Car, where Paul paints the idealistic views of 2 teenagers in love. And stylistically, this song is so good. The way it shifts between sweet orchestral balladry to the more up-tempo, rockier moments towards the end of the song. I've always really liked the slightly eerie opening of this song, and then Paul's vocal comes in, which once again is perfect. I'm of the opinion that Paul's vocal was at its absolute peak in 1971, especially on this album. In particular, I really love the way that Paul sings that descending vocal line, "We may end up in Mexico City." Oh, it's too good. And the lush string arrangement is absolutely breathtaking. It's so lush, it's Disney-like. And the horns pick the song up and drive it on again. Oh, we was only hiding, sitting in the back seat of my car, making out. And that's a great bit when Paul and Linda sing wonderfully together again. We believe that we can't be wrong. And then Paul's vocal takes off again in an excitable and defiant way. And then the song comes down and you think it's finished, only to be kickstarted again by Denny Sywell's rocking drum fill. And then Paul wails and ad-libs his way through the outro with that excellent guitar part. It's an absolutely stunning piece of music, an amazing song. Like I say, 10 out of 10 stuff. So my fourth and final choice for this particular Fab Four, in the end, had to be the magical Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey. When Paul sits down and puts these 3-in-1 type songs together, they always turn out in the most fantastic way. And the opening is so lovely. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. We're so sorry if we caused you any pain. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert, but the kettle's on the boil and I believe I'm gonna rain. And the rain comes down and you hear the thunder. Brilliant. And I've always loved that goofy vocal that he puts on when he sings the Admiral Halsey part. I had another look and I had a cup of tea and a butter pie. I reckon he had another spliff, then a cup of tea and a butter pie. And then you get that wonderfully bright chorus where Paul and Linda sing Hands Across the Water, water. And there's some great guitars around that part. And I simply love the joyful expression when Paul sings, live a little, be a gypsy, get around, get your feet up off the ground. This song is so rich in melody. There's so much to love about it. For example, the way that Paul's vocalising sings the song out. Again, it's an incredible piece of music to have that many little ideas in one song and then to be able to piece them all together and make it somehow coherent. It joyfully skips from one part to the other and it's brilliant. So, how about that for a Fab Four? Monk Brain Moon Delight, Dear Boy, The Backseat of My Car and Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey. And please let me know down in the comment section below what your Fab Four would be from Paul and Linda's Ram album. I know for a fact that not everybody's going to pick Monk Brain Moon Delight. And as always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I'll be back with another Fab Four video sometime soon. I haven't decided what it'll be yet, so again, any suggestions, let me know down in the comment section. I'll see you soon. Until then, peace and love. Bye for now.